strongest, so they ban up Lich and Slanking.
Yep.
Which leaves like really strong heroes, and we see that Infused with their second go for Chen as well as a Shadow Shaman, Shadow Demon, and finally getting Winner as their third pick.
Yep. What's really interesting in my opinion is that there's a respect ban to Sexy Bamboo, because you see the first ban of Dire Side. Yup, that's his hero. He has been doing a lot of trouble with working on lane. Brute Mother, strong hero on Sexy Bamboo, so yeah.
And we see that we saw Ludwig in the last game actually being out carried,
Yep.
but right now, along with the Fury and as well as the Leshrac, he's gonna be banned out by Infused. They don't want that strong a push.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Oh my god.
really logical pick. And now we see Venomancer as well, fitting really well into that strong push.
Yeah.
So.
So Infused doesn't have Anti-Mage to play with because he's banned. So
Yeah, he played banned along with Rikimaru as well.
yeah, along with Ricky. What do you think they're gonna pick up next? I mean, I haven't seen a lot of Infused game where they don't play Anti-Mage. We talked about that. Anti-Mage being their Wagamama's. I guess. Yeah, his hero. He's playing dual mid on normally. That's their strategy normally. But what do you think?
It's really hard to tell. I mean, late game heroes don't seem. I mean, I'm not sure if they want to go for that.
Yeah.
Mirana is going to be their choice, which is like it's a mid game hero which scales really well into late game as well. So
I agree. Huh?
not a bad pick, as well as some mobility against this like really strong ganking of Furion.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Mirana and Windrunner are two heroes that can handle very well early game when Furion is going to be able to gank a lot. I think he will, because it's Mouz playing him, and they play very aggressive, right? Early game, we talked about that. They do tend to play aggressive and try to gank push, like Navi, I suppose. Sort of.
In fact, I think I've seen Infused playing with, we see the Shadow Demon as well as the Mirana picks.
Yeah.
I think they actually been playing with that, and the combo of the Disruption as well as the Arrow from
Yes.
Mirana.
Yes.
That combo is strong if you have practiced it.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
there's a big risk of that happening this game.
Yeah.
Because what they really lack right now, Infused, is a mid hero. So I'm suspecting something like maybe Tinker could come up.
Oh, that would be a great pick, actually, because a lot of squishies out on Radiant side, so I actually do like a Tinker pick. I think that is a valid choice, because you said so. I mean, even Windrunner does maybe scale to late game, but especially Mirana does scale very well into late game, and she is capable of doing a lot of work mid game. And with that combination, do you think they're gonna lane that Shadow Demon on top with a Potom?
Well,
possibly?
I think Shadow Demon as well as Potom on the top lane.
Uh-huh.
And Winner are gonna go solo and kind of channel jungle.
Yep.
And of course, then Tinker on the mid lane if they go for Tinker.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, of course, yet. And if they lack some tankability, we see Morphling being picked up.
Mm-hmm.
And well, if he gets the time to start Morphling, then he's gonna be really hard to take down. So yeah, they got some sort of tankability there. And in fact, we don't see many strong heroes on the Infused side either. So maybe they're gonna look for something like that, perhaps something like an Earthshaker or something. But I definitely think a Tinker would fit much better into their lineup, right?
Yeah, even though Morphling could maybe take out Tinker very fast at some point, and I mean Tinker is obviously very squishy, but I think Tinker might be the hero they need to burst down that and even defend. I mean. That's true. I mean, Tinker is also a very good defender with that March of Machines. If they go even if maybe who knows, maybe they run a mid and let them go March of Machines primary just to defend those pushes and let him carry fast Boots of Travel. Okay, never mind, I guess.
We got some theory crafting here as a Queen of Hades last pick from Infused.
Yep. But I mean that works as well, right? I mean it's the
That's
same concept. Yeah. I mean she can wave down a whole creep wave very fast with that scream, and then even with her ultimate later on. She is very mobile, which is great and works well with Windrunner's mobility and Mirana's mobility. Especially versus a Fury that can gank very well, and maybe even I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Fury is a hero that's he's very susceptible to this well, jumping heroes like Mirana and Queen of Pain, as well as the power shot from Winner. So yeah, we're just gonna go over, as there's a quick pause here, we're gonna go over the lineups. We see Sing Sing going to play the Invoker. He's probably going to the mid lane, I suspect. Come with me on the Leshrac, Sexy Bambo on the Furion, Black on the Morphling, and 1437 on the Venommaster. Is that his real nick? 1437?
Yeah, it is his nickname, man.
So that's a stupid nickname.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like it at all.
No, I don't like numbers anyways, but yeah.
No. I mean, you always think like, that's that number. That's
yeah,
a good player.
and it must be a famous number. It must be a famous player because you know that one guy, 820, for example, he starts a numberish fetish and he's great. So you know, whatever. No, don't do that.
Yeah. On the Infused side, we see Fishbone on the Shadow Demon. Wagamama's gonna play the Queen of Pain. Maybe like you said, he's anti-mage player. Maybe Queen of Pain reminds me a bit of that.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Well, I guess
Region.
yes. You know why? Because Queen of Pain does inflict a lot of pain to other people, and you know, Animage, Queen of Pain both do that. Animage does it late, and Queen of Pain does it anyways. So okay, never mind. Continue.
Finally, we have Region on the Mirana, and Mini on the Shen, and Segm. Who's that?
I have no idea. Actually, I do not recognize that nickname. I'm not sure if he's on the normal lineup.
He doesn't have the correct tag, nothing, so I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of standing. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the others are definitely Infused players. And Mini is famous for his SK, which got banned in first pick phase, right? So Mini is, anyway.
We see that both teams are heading towards the bot lane, so we might see some sort of engagement here. Obviously, Mousesports is going to be a bit of an advantage if this Treant manages to scout out the enemy. And there doesn't appear to be any smoke or anything, so yeah, we're going to see what happens. Actually, Furion is not going to be there for the fight, as he obviously scaled the Treants for the scouting purposes.
Sexy Bamboo on him, though, so I mean, that's going to be interesting. I really like Sexy Bamboo. I'm sort of a fanboy of him, I have to admit.
Okay, you shouldn't say that.
I know I'm a yeah, I know we are casting, but you can't you be like favorable of certain playstyles of players as a neutral caster? I'm not gonna, I'm not favoring any teams. I'm just saying I like.
I'm a Swede, so I obviously favor Infused.
Okay,
so.
true. And I mean, you like Wagamama, right? I do like him too, but I also like Sexy Bamboo. And I mean, okay, never mind. Let's just stop that because they're all great players, right? I suppose.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Okay, so as far as laning goes, we're gonna see Sexy Bamboo on the solo top role with a Furion. And on mid lane, actually, there is no hero from what I think. It's gonna be Venommaster as well as Invoker maybe on the mid lane.
Yeah.
Or we're just gonna see trialing. We're gonna see. But either way.
But definitely Wagamama mid, right?
Yeah, well, Wagamama with Queen of Pain gonna be mid, and Mirana and Shadow Demon running up towards the top lane now with Shen in the jungle, of course. And actually, Invoker on the bot lane, maybe.
I guess he's going to be supported by Leshrac. I think Come With Me does play support quite often, right? Doesn't he? Wouldn't that fit? Him playing supporting Leshrac? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it could be a great choice because, well, obviously Queen of Pain is going to have a hard time against Venommaster as well as the Morphling on the mid lane.
Yeah.
So yeah, this might open up a bit more farm and as well making it harder for Windrunner as well. I mean, these two players, Invoker and Leshrac, can focus more on taking down ganking Windrunner than on actually farming, while Morphling has to farm all the time. So I think it's a good choice. And actually, interesting.
Do you see the Observer Ward bottom?
Yeah. So Shadow Demon chose to place the ward inside of the trees. I did not know that blocked. But
no, I didn't either. But they must have. You know that Infuse has a guide up on warding spots, and I read through the whole thing, and it has like 90 ward spots, and that ward spot is not in there. So I think that is like a reserve. I think that's a tactic. Yeah.
Either way, there is a warrior blocking the pretty camp, and there's two center wards here, but we can't find it. So he's gotta be annoyed by that.
Yeah, he's. I think you know what he's gonna do after that game is over. He's gonna check out the replay immediately and just check it out.
That's true. Actually, the good part about this, it doesn't see anything, but it's impossible to deward, and as well, if you want to deward it, you will have to place a center ward right on top of it, which means you're going to block the camp yourself with your center ward.
Yeah.
So, it's a good choice. As they know that Mousesports are going to want to deward that.
Yeah. I guess what he could do if he would suspect where it is, but I don't think he really knows. I think he's just confused by it. He could use a stun to clear off the trees, right? But I think he would be able to see it. That is definitely going to be seen if the trees are not there. That works.
On the top lane, we see that there's going to be Mirana farming and Fury playing very passively here. Just spamming out his trees. Actually, going to take the trees here and probably pull off the creeper wave. Which is going to take it way closer to his tower. And that's unless Shadow Demon scouts it out and takes. Actually, they die.
Yeah, they died. That was mistiming, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's going to be another treant to take the aggro from them. And that's really important. That Furion on the. Is he wearing some straight clothing? Isn't he? I don't know. These items, I don't know.
Yeah.
I shouldn't talk about that. I should talk about the game.
Yeah.
If you're not top lane, you need to have some sort of lane control because they don't have that good survivability. And doing this, pulling the creep is a way of getting some sort of XP. Actually, making sure they don't get into tower range either. So yeah, really well played in there.
Yeah, that is one of those tactics. Normally, tri-lane is able to shut down very well, but I guess a dual lane is not enough for that. I mean, how are they going to bring down 2 or 3 treants? And they are freaking tanky, right? And there's a smoke gank mid.
Yeah, the smoke gank on the mid lane. Chance will start even going to come up here. Slow going out on the Venom, so it appears to be the target. Don't want to go for this morphing. And yeah, that's going to be the first play. But for the Shadow Demon, we have the damage. More than enough just to ensure that kill. So first blood goes to Infused.
Yeah, that was a very well placed smoke gank, really. Very well played.
There is no.
Yeah.
No, go on.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say that Morphling was having a great farm mid. I mean, he was at 19-8 versus a Quap who was 8-4. So he was winning mid, but that first blood might give Quap some space to breathe. I don't know.
Yeah. First blood going to Shadow Demon, but still, of course, a lot of XP burst for her. So it's going to be great. Actually, on the same level as, despite Morphling being on dual lane. It's the same level as Queen of Pain, so that's really worked out for them.
Yeah.
And on the bottom, we actually see that the one with the most creep heals is Invoker right now. Sing Sing's Invoker with 27 creep heals now.
Yeah.
And on the Infused side, it's actually Shen farming the fastest. In the jungle, of course, really good farming hero. But, he's not the most important farmer, so...
That's true, yeah, that's true.
But farm for Invoker could be a good...
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that it's important to get Invoker this free farm and to maybe give him a fast force or even oil scepter. I don't know what he's gonna go for, which build, but since it's gonna be, it looks like it's gonna be a Quas Vex Invoker, and so he does definitely want to opt for movement speed and for, I guess Force Staff and Drums of Endurance, right, would be the build here. And if he has that, he's gonna be strong because it just gives more mobility to the whole team, and you see. Dire is just all about mobility, in my opinion. I mean, there is a Quap, there is a Windrunner, there's a Mirana, right? And there's the Chen Ultimate, who's which is global. So that is a strong lineup right there.
Yeah, it's really hard to gank. If you find someone out of position, there's always going to be a way of saving them.
Yeah.
Even with the Fury and being able to gank. But a problem for Infused as well is the mouse. Sexy Bumbo is already up on level 5 and he's farming really good actually.
Did you see what he's getting item-wise? Oh my god. He's getting a Hand of Midas.
On the solo top lane, he goes for Hand of Midas. He's got that good farm.
Yeah, he has this
he gets 24
recipe.
kills
compared
to 5 for nil on the winner.
Oh,
so
sexy Bamboo, just
this
so
bot lane might be losing Infused the game right now if it goes on like this because Sing Sing's already got his face boosted up and a lot of money as well.
Oh my god, just look at this. What is the...
We're not just going over to stacking this.
Ancients, yeah, I saw that. That is one thing. And did you just see Furion? I mean, that is just, that's why I like Sexy Bamboo so much. He has such good map awareness. He placed an Furion creep right at the choke when you go from the rune spot and dive behind the tower, go past the secret shop, right? He's doing it again, right there. The Furion...
Yeah. Right now, he might be probably in the way though.
That's true.
Shadow Demon's chopper is going to be enough to stop that TP, and it's going to be another kill for Shadow Demon, so
Good job.
Yeah, what they don't have in farm right now, they kind of catch up in kills. But they really had to go all out aggressive there, and this the lack of mana will mean that actually a kill up for Pain on the wall.
Yeah, I just saw the end. I don't know. She went 1 and 2. Or apparently, Morphling was sort of out of position. She used her ultimate to finish him off. I don't know. But anyways, even though Furion got killed off, very great. He actually prevented a smoke gank from Chen right before that with that Furion creep. But then they still got him, so I guess he was just microing too much or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, well, they maybe wanted to look for a push on the top lane.
Yeah.
This means that, well, the low mana health will mean that they will have to wait for that for a while.
Yeah.
And right now Leshrac is getting some damage with the Edict onto the tower, actually might be able to bring this down with this push. And they're gonna close up, gonna be thrown out, but Munan will keep her alive for a bit, and the Tornado won't. This
and Mouz needs to watch. I mean, Sing Sing needs to watch his health. I mean, he's low. Really low.
Actually, going for Quas and Vex build, what do you think about that?
I think it's not used commonly today anymore, right? Because you know that nerf coming out of Ice Frog's, I think latest patch really of Dota 1 map. I think what happened is that the EMP doesn't drain mana if you're spinned up in Tornado, right? That's the main thing, right?
Yeah.
So not played very often, but I think it might be a valid choice just because it. You know, Tornado disables good, and EMP drains mana if they want to go, if they start ganking aggressive. Not bad, but...
Yeah, as well as like the mobility, like to counter these like mobile heroes like Pain, Winner, Mirana. You got that Wix, and you're just gonna outrun them in the end.
Yeah, I agree. Although, you have to say that Exort Invoker with a global Furion would be awesome too, but we see Sexy Bamboo is not going to go for global presence right now. He has a Hand of Midas up right now. He already used the first charge of it, and now he's going to go crazy. I guess this is going to... Do you think this is going to be more of a supporting Furion who's going big with a fast Scythe of Vice, or do you think he's going to go for carry?
That's a good question. I mean, they have Morphling to that carry role, so he's going to watch out not to steal too many creep kills.
That's true.
With his ultimate.
Which might be a reason why he's not going for Aghanims, rather going for Hand of Midas. What do you think? Maybe?
Yeah.
To not push the lanes?
I think a lot of players overestimate. I mean, as a Furion with Aghanims, you get a lot of farm for yourself, but it might hurt the team.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a Morphling who needs every single creep kill you can get.
Yeah.
So,
engagement on bottom.
Actually, Shen planning the Shrek here, but it's actually being pushed out even. I didn't even see the Invoker there, but got it.
Yeah, they wanted to make it go on Invoker, but Invoker just spinned them up, and then Leshrac came and just out-damaged them, out-burst them, I suppose, but yeah.
And that's gonna mean first kill going the way of Mousesports. So that's really important for them. Actually, Shen now gonna be farming a bit in the enemy jungle.
Bold move, but why not?
Yeah, right now he's forced Leshrac to go back to base. Leshrac actually with no items at all, obviously going for a support role.
But he needs to care, because I think Invoker might be able to... Well, we'll see. This Chen needs to care. This Chen really needs to care.
Doesn't have much mana, he does have mana for Cold Snap, and it will be enough for the last hit there with Cold Snap, so another kill going to Invoker.
Yeah. Strong lane.
I was about to say that, I mean, with an Extort Invoker, you don't have the like raw damage to bring out a hero.
Yep.
But instead you have the Cold Snap, which does actually a lot of damage already. I'm not sure quite how much.
I'm not quite sure how it scales either, but it definitely is, first of all, a good disable, and it does give a good deal of extra damage, right? And such an annoying skill, that mini stun, really, I mean, gotta hate it. But you know what? I'm just gonna look it up right now. The initial damage is 60, and...
Yeah, that didn't seem to scale, actually, with the stun does, so...
Yeah. And the bonus damage is 30 every single time he gets hit, I think? Yeah, so yeah, that's huge, yeah. I don't know.
I don't... Crit kills, we actually see that Mirana has caught up with Morphling now, up to 59 on both of them. And Invoker's right behind with 55, and then comes, we'll check 49 on the Chen.
Yeah, well, bottom Lesh got killed by Quap, so, I don't know. Nothing special, really. Lesh was just sort of out of position, I suppose. And, yeah, I mean, Quap used their ultimate, so... We
see that on the top lane, we see that Infused have been trying to push for a long time, but they're not gonna be able to. There's this wall of treants as well as the wards from the Venomancer. And now it might turn into a push from Mousesports. It's gonna be smoking up here. Really dangerous here if you find Chen out of position. He's all alone right now. With Chen leaving the bottom as there's Gale. Stun, he's gonna hit right on the edge there from the track. Actually using his hand of God just to stay alive. It might be enough. As Shadi now catches up, that's take away 80 damage there. I thought he might ban that too early, but me and getting the kill. Cold Snap gonna go out in the Shadow Demon. But anyway, he's gonna keep this Venomancer alive. But it at least managed to like stop that push from happening, and Invoker as well. Well,
I feel. What do you think about this game right now? I mean, 8 kills in 12 minutes. Normally, we would suspect more kills with a Furion on the map and that high mobility of the Dire team, right? And Mousesports normally playing super aggressive, right? Normally, we would expect a lot of action, wouldn't we?
That's true. But I think Mouse realized that with Midas going up on the Furion, and with the morphing, of course, if they can like they've been doing right now, keep the push away, because they have been successful. Like there's no towers have gone down against Shen in 30 minutes, and well,
that's great for a pro game, right? I mean, really.
Yeah. If he doesn't get a few towers in the next minutes, actually, when Shadow being popped here, to when this gang actually going to be counter gank here, Venomancer is going to go out, and Brennan back in really huge trouble. Venomancer is going to go down, Brennan as well, and Lushrek can take full as well. And Shadow is still up and going to be chasing for this Furion. They don't want to go. Actually, they do blink in.
That was a mistake.
Nuke, but this very aggressive play from Magma won't pay off. Being sent back to base, but not going to be in time, and then Niche Problem goes down as well, though. So,
and there's Morphling.
Kills. Gets the kill there first with Shadow Demon, and I don't think they can chase him.
So it was I think it was a 3-4-3 because Venomancer and Leshrak both died, right?
The problem is that Morphling didn't go down, and he got a kill, and Rana went down as well.
Yeah, and Nature's Prophet went down, last of the 3, so that was okay for him too, I suppose, right? Yeah, maybe.
As long as he can come back and just Midas used as soon as possible.
Yeah. I mean, he has Midas on CD, so maybe he should. I mean, he hasn't. He could use it right now, so maybe he should have bought back. I'm not quite sure. Yeah.
I know you would have done the range buyback.
Yes, of
go
course.
To
yeah.
Midas. This time didn't choose to do that, so maybe save it for a more important Midas usage. I don't know.
Okay, that's true, I suppose. Okay, don't
Either
do
way,
what other people do. Yeah, in pub games.
What I was saying was that actually tower denied by the Venomancer, but yeah, with the Chen you really build around pushing towers really early, and with the Venomancer as well as the I was about to say tree, but I meant actually kill on bot lane goes towards Mirana. She's gonna go down as well, so
Missed that.
yeah, Shadow Demon as well might be in trouble.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Tree's gonna come up and the tree's just blocking him in, and he's a kill there from the Invoker.
Yeah, nice block.
But Chen really needs the towers down, and with the Furion as well as the Venomancer, they've been able to hold that off, and actually
totally.
now denying the top tower.
Yeah,
so,
and I mean, even if those two are not enough, there could still be that supporting Leshrak porting in, or maybe even that Invoker porting in, because he has a Tornado, which is gonna, he's a Quas Wex Invoker, so he's gonna be able to defend.
And Morphling's always ready to get theirs. Well, of course, carrying a TP scroll, and actually the first tower you take down is for Mousesports. So while they have a really strong making with the Morphling as well as Furion,
they're leading.
Flash reports. They're also winning the early game now.
Yeah, and I mean they have 2 towers down mid and bottom, right? Versus 1 on top against them. And when you pop up the gold difference earn chart, it's already at 4K. Which, in 60 minutes doesn't have to be that much if there's a lot of pushing going on, but there hasn't been a lot of pushing going on.
Yeah.
Chen hasn't gotten a lot of towers, which was great defending, and now the farm and the Midas is just paying off, and I don't think this gold graph is going to dip down that easily from there.
Yeah, that's true. With the Midas, it's going to keep going upwards as long as Fury keeps using it.
Yeah.
Now, was a gank here coming from Mousesports. They don't seem to be fighting too much. Quinnapain is here, staying AFK on the top lane, and she might be in trouble actually not having any items up at all. Or from a Brazier actually for some survivability.
She has a hard time right now, but this gang, they are running forever.
This gang is not going to be ending well. Cold Snap, supposed to Sprite. he go? He tried TP, but no.
That was unfortunate. That cold snap popped.
Yeah, and well, more to be stuck inside the trees, but he's gonna make it out in time. Actually getting saved there by Leshrek, who's...
Yeah, I mean saved, they were not really in trouble, right? But
that's true, but well, he even might have shown up someone.
That's true.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Just to be sure. Yeah, either way, Infused are on the bot lane right now, and they did take down the bot tier 1 tower, but I'm not sure if they will be able to proceed now. Wards are up in front of the tower, Tornado's gonna come out, EMP will scare them off, so yeah, they're not gonna be keeping going to that. And meanwhile, the Shrek takes the top lane.
They're just back now. But I don't know, there's already Necromonicum up on Furin. This is gonna be interesting. I think they're gonna start counter-pushing soon. Like, really, I mean, counter-pushing? They already are pushing more than...
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
yeah.
Well, what should be, like, against Shen, be counter-pushing. And now Shen might be in trouble as well. Gonna probably hand of God to keep himself alive, but yeah, that right click from Nesh probably gonna be enough to kill, so... Once more, I don't know, this like, mobility, like this map mobility from Mousesports, proving really useful. And right now, actually, Lincoln and ultimate from Wagama is going to have to kill the 6-man bowler. And that's Shackle onto the tree on the Venomaster. And Shen Demon's ultimate is going to be popped as well.
I guess he also, just in case Furin thinks about buying back, maybe? Well, I don't know, he doesn't have the money, right, does he? No. 700, is it enough? 18 minutes? I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't. But okay. Venomaster did pop up and did some real damage. But we're safely back on our way to the base now, and actually has her 4 step up, so important item for her, of course.
One thing I want to mention is that Black on the Morphling did not choose to go for Shotgun, as also known as Ethereal Blade, I think it's called, right? Yeah, because that has been sort of a trend lately again. There are teams that are going for it. Like Kurok is going for it a lot of times.
The problem with the shotgun is against like bursting heroes, like Halo, for example, Winner as well as Queen of Pain can do some really burst damage.
Yeah.
Which might be trouble with the shotgun. Then
That's true, yeah.
It's really good against these like squishy heroes.
Very interesting item choice of Mirana. She has already gotten her Maelstrom, and I guess she's going to continue into Mjolnir, first item before a Manta style. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, it feels like a more... it's not gonna help her against pushing... I don't know, I rarely see Miranas with the Mjolnir, so...
That early, especially. I mean, late game, I think there has been... You know, Luminous, for example, he has already calculated the whole shit. And he said that definitely... Sorry for the language, by the way, but...
No problem.
He calculated that the Mjolnir actually exceeds Butterfly late game, like, by far, on agility heroes. It just cuts through. It actually.
That's going to the Shrek from here. Esther is a bit of a. Okay, it went to nothing. Esther was a creeper blocking all of that.
Yeah. But there's an ultimate on Mirana, so I don't know. Maybe they're gonna try initiate, but I guess.
Probably they're just gonna have to walk into the tower range, and that's gonna be.
Not gonna do anything. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So what I was saying is that Mjolnir is a good late game hero, late game item, but I feel that that early. I don't know, Manta style, the movement speed, the able to pop Manta to get out to maybe deal more DPS. I feel that that's a core item on Mirana. I'm not so sure. I mean,
yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, also to like deal with, for one, give some push to her.
Yeah.
And as well as deal with some push herself.
Yeah, and for example, Cold Snap I think gets dispelled, right, with the Manta style, doesn't it? Yeah. So I don't know. I mean. Maybe it is. You just mentioned that it might be because of the pushing, because you know Maelstrom has that random chain lightning going off once in a while, and maybe she feels like that random chain lightning is gonna help defending. Maybe they're expecting like some hardcore push coming on from Furin with that Necromonicum. What do you think? Maybe, I guess.
But thing is here that she's picked up a Blade of Alacrity, which is obviously part of the Manta style, so maybe that's the next item. Anyways.
Yeah. So I guess that's just like. Yeah, maybe that's just because of the chain lightning. Maybe that's the justice for her to, or that's the justification for her to get it. I don't know. I feel weird about that choice, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a bit strange, but we'll see how it works out. In a way, we can like, it's definitely Morphling has the greatest farm right now. I think 142 creep kills, and he's got his mana sold up already, so definitely a bit ahead when it comes to items.
Mm-hmm.
And we see how we farm just so quickly with the wave, just clearing off the creep wave. And it might be some sort of trouble on mid lane, but also has the blink still to get away, so...
Yeah, she's going for soul booster and for Bloodstone, so I don't know, I guess a standard item build, right? More or less.
Yeah. That's true, but I think it might be problematic because, I mean, while it's strong, I think it's an item that builds a lot of like momentum, and I don't think Infused have that momentum.
Yeah, I agree.
Just to make use of that, so...
Yeah, true.
But as she went for a Cane Boots better, she didn't have much of a choice but to go for the Bloodstone. So.
I mean, that's normally what you want, right? If you have a soul booster, you really need to make sure that you have that momentum to get those kills, to get those charges. Because what are you going to do with the Bloodstone that has 6 charges and you're going to die first thing that happens, and then you might get it up to 5 charges and die again, and you're just not going to get anywhere. You know, I don't know. I feel like you're right. That is maybe not the best item choice. I mean, she doesn't have a choice after Arcanes. However, maybe a fast Aghanims would have done more work for her, especially versus that counter pushing.
Yeah, that's very true. I think there's gonna be like, in fact, Mouse are not going for that like hardcore push, like we maybe suspected.
Yeah.
The thing is, they don't really have to, because I mean, Kieran is right now just jungling, just popping his Midas right after cooldown, and Morphling is farming, having Farbo's life on top lane, so they don't really need that, like, they don't need that push that they could. Like, they could do some hardcore pushing, but they don't have to.
They don't have to, yeah. I guess they're just trying to get some core items up. For example, Sexy Bamboo has Necromonicum level 2. I suppose...
He got level 3, I think.
Yeah.
He doesn't, but
yeah, almost, yeah.
Got the gold for it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, yeah, he busts it right now and gonna set it up with the courier. So that's gonna be... Maybe that's what they're waiting for.
Yeah, maybe that, and also, I guess Mechanism got completed by Come With Me by Leshrac. I don't know, I think not too long ago. I think it just got up too, so I'm not sure. And Invoker has his core item build up too, as we said, Old Scepter and his Drum of Endurance.
Yeah, there's gonna be some more removal speed for him, so...
So maybe they're just waiting for the right timing, and they're just like, okay, we're not gonna lose anything by farming and maybe smoking like they're doing right now. Not that they're getting anything, but...
But I think the smoking can really easily transition to push as Furin is putting some pressure on the top lane.
Yep.
As they are roaming, but they're not going to find anyone in jungle, because if Mirana is going to be their target right now.
They will have to land that cold snap really fast to get... I don't actually know if they can.
Yeah, but Mirana doesn't seem to be suspecting anything.
Yeah.
Smoke has run out, but there's no word watching it. So
what are they going to do now? Are they going to trade? Try to trade top tier 2 versus tier 1 mid?
Yeah, they're going to use the Fortify just to stall this push on the mid lane. With these creeps, it's not going to be enough, of course, to save the tower. The question is if they can defend this top lane. Edict's going to pop, and the Fortify as well. TPs are coming here, as most of the team are running, with the Moonlight Shadow being popped as well.
Well, they're still going to get the tower though.
Are they? The trees are going to be able to finish up the job.
Yeah, and they got all safely, so I guess it was... I guess that is what Mousesports is sort of looking for. I mean, those trades are not hurting them, are they?
No, that's really well played to them, actually, just safely getting out all of them and getting the tower, and also forcing all of them Infused up to the top lane.
Yeah. As we see, Venomancer dewarding that bottom ward of the dire side, so he's keeping track of that. And I don't see a lot of wards up for dire side except that mid ward right now, which is not going to do a lot. I don't know. I don't feel
no, the tower's down. They're going to see a lot of traffic on the river, but maybe that's not where the main push them look right now.
Yeah.
I think that bot lane is what
they're
looking for right now, or maybe Roshan even.
Yeah. Interesting, very interesting. Interesting warding of Venomancer right here. Do you see that? He placed a ward already on that high spot near the Ancients, right? And then he placed another ward exactly right after that on that high ground right there. So maybe he's suspecting a D ward and he just wants to have one of those 2 wards survive. Not sure.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Well, that's really if you can't really maybe if you place a ward just like they have right now, you might see both, but I'm not sure. So
yeah, I know. I think you should have placed that top ward a little bit further onto the high ground, like upwards. Because I think that sentry might even, like you said, I think it might even spot that other ward too. if they would be placing one there. But
Wait, yeah, this word, that Infused just placed, I don't know why really they placed it, because if you check out the vision from them, doesn't see anything down at the Roshan area.
yeah,
For some reason, I don't know why. But,
that's true.
Doesn't.
That's
Some sort
true.
of vision
What?
I'm not sure how that is in Dota, but
In Dota 1, you mean?
in Dota 1, yeah, but
I don't think that sport even... Actually, I think that the ward spot for that in Dota 1 lies a bit more left. You see that other sport right left to... that spot like right left to it?
Yeah.
That's where you want to place it normally. I think then you see a bit of that small entrance. But still, that tree right there is just blocking so much side too. And, I don't know, terrible ward, really. Terrible ward.
yeah, because they're not gonna need a division up there, because
yeah.
that's probably where they gonna want to initiate from.
Yeah.
But all this action around Roshan didn't turn to anything really. As,
So who do you think
Fury.
wasted more time? Do you think Infused wasted more time and money, or do you think Mousesports did?
I don't think Infused are the ones wasting time right now. They really need to get something going. Because, I mean, they have the burst damage and the ganking potential to take out a single target hero.
Yeah.
But once the game gets longer and, well, Morphling's up to 4k gold now, and, well, as well as the Fury are obviously going to be farming quickly now. And that means like it's going to be harder and harder to take fights 5-on-5.
And as we predicted, the goal difference is still at 4k since the minute we looked at it. So they're keeping it there. I mean, 4k is not a lot at that stage of the game, right? In 30 minutes, it can be turned so easily by some towers. But still, I mean.
The problem is that who's getting the gold on the Infused side? It's Mirana, who's now well.
180.
He's nearly got the gold from Metastyle.
Yeah.
But on this side, it's Morphling who's got the 4
He has huge farm, 213 creep kills. Not bad, not bad.
Not as the animation last game, but still.
Yeah, yeah. Then again, he doesn't have a battle fury at 14 minutes to like get that farm, right? So yeah.
All I got is this wave, which of course works well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Not as good as the battle fury on the stage.
Yeah. Yeah. And if he's working well with replicas of opponents and his own teammates, he can like easily farm multiple lanes in like a minute.
In fact, I think there's just smoke going on in the mid lane, but it's not going to be of any use.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of I don't know if I would call them fail attempts on ganks, but we have seen quite a few smoke gank attempts, right? Which didn't go.
Not a lot of kills.
Yeah, not a lot of kills. Yeah. I mean, we have 22 kills in 30 minutes, which is not a lot. Normally, well, then again, what is normal in Dota, right? But still, as I cannot stop emphasizing this. Normally, Mousesports does have aggressive lineups, and I thought with that Furin they would have that kind of lineup, where they just go and kill and push and end that game in 20 minutes or 25 minutes. That's what they normally try to do. But I don't know.
And well, also, of course, Infused don't. Well, they have a very aggressive lineup.
Yeah.
When it comes to ganking and so on, which they haven't really used their potential.
No, somehow not, right?
Actually, Morten gonna pick up a kill on the Mirana. Did he buy a shotgun? Yes, he did.
Ooh, nice.
He just bought this straight off, bought the Ethereal Blade, which meant he could shotgun down the Mirana so easily.
Yeah, he did not expect that.
No, just sitting at nothing and then going straight into a Ethereal Blade.
Yeah,
and now he's gonna look at the Roshan, and they're not gonna have any problems doing this. Actually, Tornado being cancelled out there.
Yeah, we might see an engagement here. I mean, Chen creeps are about to walk in, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, if they just let this happen, actually Morten pick up another kill with the Ethereal Blade on campaign, and right now he's just doing so much damage as lot of his guilty.
Yeah. And this is actually a free rush right now.
Yeah.
That
free
is,
rush.
yeah.
A free rush with included 2 kills.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like a small present on top of that. I mean, why not?
Icing on the cake.
Yeah, exactly. Icing on the cake.
And this means they're just gonna go for mid, and the question is if they can't just go straight for mid racks and then keep going.
Yeah, they with an Aegis, I think they actually can. Yeah, I mean they have Morphling being he can take out one hero instantly, and he has Manta style to right immediately after shotgunning to like dispel that ghost form to just attack.
Yeah, with the Aegis up.
Yeah.
You could technically see Mula Shadow being popped out there.
Then imagine takes an arrow.
I felt been taking a lot of damage. But more from just shotgun on a Shadow Demon, which change. Actually going to go back a bit.
Yeah.
Here.
Chaotic fight. Very chaotic fight.
Nice winner on a second shot. Morphing strength from the Morphling. And actually going to stay alive for a bit.
Yeah. He's actually almost killing off Wagamama.
Yeah. And right now the track is in a bit of trouble. chasing after the frag, and nice check shot.
Nice check shot. Not gonna be enough for that power shot. Morphling using his... Yeah, he lost his Aegis, but that's fine for him. I mean, doesn't really matter, does it? I'm not sure how this fight went. I mean, Venomancer got picked off right in the beginning, could not ultimate, because he took that arrow to the face.
Yeah.
But Shadow Demon went down, and I don't know, did anybody... I don't think anybody else went down, so that was a very chaotic, like a minute-long fight, which didn't turn out to be... Yeah.
Actually, I managed to, like, the Qualifier ultimate in the start, just, like, started off a great lot of burst damage onto them, and just forced them back, like, one spell after another.
Yeah.
So, well, they show that they have some nuking power, you can't deny that.
That's true.
With a shotgun, obviously, he is susceptible to magic damage. So that's something I have to think about, but still he can basically one-hit heroes like Shadow Demon right now.
Yeah.
Definitely can.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think still that Infuse is having a big problem, because I don't think that Mirana can out-carry this Morphling. Since he has shotgun, he could just like go for her and basically take her out almost immediately, more or less.
Mirana hasn't bought new items. I'm not sure if she has a lot of gold, no, not really.
I don't know. I don't think. She didn't buy any new items, but Morphling seems to be going. He has gotten an ultimate orb, so maybe he's going for Shivas. Nah, would he? Would he go for?
Skadi.
Skadi. I meant Skadi. Sorry. I meant Skadi.
Definitely Skadi.
Yeah. Is he gonna go for Skadi? Yeah.
He's strong item.
Yeah, I guess a lot of HP and slow. I mean, interesting. Not pure
slow.
damage, right? But then again, with that Skadi, he can morph so much strength into agility, right? I mean, it's...
Yeah, that's the thing about Morphling, that even though you pick up strength, it's gonna be turned into abilities when enemies.
Yeah.
Actually, this might be dangerous for both teams here, as Infused coming smoke behind. Just gonna penetrate this Invoker from behind, but he's gonna throw something to all the team. So strong, all the damage, oh god.
Wow. Rana instantly taken out.
Rana is taken out. Along with the Chen, with that Shadow actually being ported up by Chen, but Shadow even goes down in the meantime.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, can't say much more than GG after that fight.
I totally agree, that is definitely the GG.
I mean, even though he had good initiation, just Invoker just instantly throwing out this tornado, and securing this middle racks, and I don't think they will wait.
Yeah, I think they will even get bottom racks too. Yeah,
they will go bottom racks now.
Yeah. That was really strong. I mean, I don't know if it was strong from Sing Sing or weak from Windrunner not shackling immediately, but the tornado came out and the whole game was just, turned around basically.
So actually, the Windrunner just delaying his shackle just enough for the tornado to go out now, and then was already too late.
Yeah.
And now we see the shotgun doing wreaking some havoc actually inside the Infused lines. Instantly bursting Pin of Pain to really low HP, and the racks have obviously gone down.
Yeah.
Which means Mouz can go back and just basically wait for the final push.
Yeah, that's going to be coming soon, right?
Roshan's going to be up in 5 minutes, so they don't even have to wait for that. They can
No,
just
probably not. No.
pretty much go in and pin this.
Look at his Morphling. He's sticking around their base basically. He doesn't even care. I
Probably
think.
left a wicket somewhere, isn't he? Yeah, he's staying around here, and you can always jump back to that once he's in trouble.
Yeah, I feel like Mousesports does know that they basically won this first game. Then again, it's a best of three, so I guess Infused might still be able to pick up some good strategy. However, I feel like that Mousesports is on top of their bans and picks, and if they ban out that SK and that Anti-Mage, which are really like heroes, as we see Morphling shotgunning Shadow Demon, but going down to that combination of arrow disruption. Right there.
Yeah, the arrow disruption, and also the amount of damage, can't forget that for Shadow Demon, being enough to get a kill. Really, really strong spell there. So yeah, actually Morphling shows that he's not invincible.
Yeah, not
he's
yet.
going to buy back, and he's going to...
He has Skadi up though. He has Skadi up.
Yeah, along with the buyback, so actually right now he's going to pay. Going down without Shadow was going to help her, and this arrow is not going to hit anything, which means then it's going to be... This fight is just going to be a question of can they catch up or not. Opponent Shadow Demon will go down, to that strike, and Shen is already dead. So
Yeah. Then again, you can see that Necromonicum level 3 just basically picked up all those invisible heroes.
that's
by
true.
it.
Moonlight Shadow obviously
Yeah.
being
Whatever
denied.
you-
I should say denied. I don't know.
The ultimate of Mirana, Moonlight Shadow, one of the
Yeah.
worst names for it. I don't know. But yeah.
It's a good name, I think. I like it.
Well, but isn't it too long to like say it in a cast? Sort of. Moonlight Shadow going off.
I think it's nothing because I mean it's part of like the like preparation for a huge fight. Like you like here comes Moonlight Shadow fight. So yeah, I actually like that.
Okay.
For
Valid.
it's not as like catches a black hole which you yell in the middle.
Yeah,
of the
black
fight.
hole. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it's more like a preparation. You know that you hear that word.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
Moonlight Shadow coming out. Maybe not that way.
Anyways, we see that the last tracks are gone down, and a shotgun from Morphling gonna be enough to secure that kill.
And I think the GG well played went already. And yeah.
Yeah, it's a big call from Mouz, and they have left the server, which means we're going to go into the game number 2, with Mousesports going to take the first game.
Yeah. Trying to secure the qualifier spot, their spot. for
Indeed.
the-
So me and Basti are going to be back in just a few moments. So stay tuned.